Welcome to AFD-TV. I'm Dr. Sam, here with Ashley, our medical director of our new AFD Wellness Clinics. Thanks for being here, Ashley.
Thank you.
Today we'll be discussing, are you at risk for dementia? So, what do you think?
What do I think about dementia? Well, dementia is a broad topic. It's hard to compress it down in just a couple minutes. Alzheimer's disease, I'm sure everyone's heard of that. That's just a type of dementia, the most common type. There's other types too, like Lewy body and vascular dementia, all kinds of dementias. So everybody is essentially at risk for dementia, but there's lots of ways that we can prevent dementia from occurring and happening in our own lives. Age is the biggest risk factor for dementia. About 5% of people aged 65 to 75 have dementia, and then that number increases to 50% once you're above 85 years old.
So as people are living longer, it's going to be more common. Mm-hmm. So what do you think are some of the biggest risk factors for getting dementia?
There's several big risk factors. Like I said, age is the number one. It can be in your genes. About 10% of all dementias are due to just genetics. There can be a couple gene mutations on chromosomes that can cause Alzheimer's. High cholesterol is a big risk factor, uncontrolled diabetes and pre-diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, where you have a high insulin level that just is very toxic to the brain. So you want to get those insulin levels under control to help prevent dementia. What are other risk factors that you can think of?
Yeah, no, that's a great summary. Diabetes, there's about 40 million diabetics, but there's well over 100 million pre-diabetics out there. And pre-diabetes, in some ways, is a ticking time bomb because we don't know we have it unless we're tested. I mean, we do offer the PreDX test now as well to help identify if you're at risk. Anyone with truncal obesity likely has pre-diabetes. There are a lot of conditions out there, such as cataracts. That's going to be common in diabetics and pre-diabetics. If you're not pre-diabetic, less likely you'll have cataracts even at later stage in your life. So yeah, no, I agree. Excess glucose and insulin is toxic to our brain. Our body has to, just like body temperature, we like to be between 97 and 98 degrees, 99 degrees. And if our body temperature is all over the place, chances are we won't function as well. So one of the other risk factors is for our bodies is we either use it or lose it. Mm-hmm. So this whole age of the industrial age where people, punch the clock and 65, retire and get your pension. But, your golden years could be a good 20, 30 years. Mm-hmm. And now a lot of our age is more the information age. So I recommend the best time to retire is never, keep working, stay active. You don't have to work full time and overtime, but the saying is if you do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. Yeah. There's a lot of patients who are getting dementia that we actually have them play video games to keep their brain active. However, to me, spending lots of money that a lot of people don't have on fixed incomes to play video games is probably not the best use of our resources when our senior citizens, they have a whole wealth of experience that they can teach the new generation and work. Even if you're the greeter at Walmart, that is work. Yeah. and you are being active, you're getting out, you're doing things.
You're stimulating your brain socially and emotionally. Those are great ways to help prevent getting dementia.
Definitely. And even from a financial security standpoint, unless you have a guaranteed pension, the question is who's guaranteeing it? Do they have that money to guarantee it? And the other issue is even if you have a fixed income or good retirement savings, if you're going to live another 20, 30 years, why not try to work or keep something going. I have patients who do woodworking, sewing, you know,
learn a new hobby. Take up a new hobby, like learn a new language, read a book, do brain teasers. There's all kinds of ways to keep your brain active and prevent it from deteriorating just because you're retired.
Definitely. I mean, they can be golf teachers. They can teach youngsters golf. I mean, it is nice to, I do recommend for people to work if at all possible, because if they're not working, then they can say, I don't feel like working today. You know? But if you have something to get up and go to, that of course always helps. So thanks for joining us, and be sure to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can keep up with all the news and services we are offering. See you next time.
The preceding advice provided in this video is informational and strictly the opinions of Dr. Sammy Drala and AFD Clinics. For a more accurate medical opinion of your personal health, please consult your primary care physician or visit one of AFD's clinics today.